Hello everyone. My research topic is about assessing the effect of feeding Bacillus subtilis and Mannan oligosaccharide on immune responses and Enteroclactobacillus and Bifidobacteria loads in broilers. Prebiotics are indigestible feed ingredients that beneficially affect the host by selectively stimulating the growth or activity of beneficial bacterial species. Mannan oligosaccharide is a prebiotic found in the yeast cell wall and has been demonstrated to modify microbial communities in livestock. Probiotics are live microbial substances which have many health benefits in humans and animals, like reducing irritable bowel syndrome and diarrhea. Bacillus subtilis is a spore-forming gram-positive bacteria. Studies have shown that it enhances the growth of lactobacilli by the production of subtilicin and catalase. Our hypothesis is that feeding broilers with B. subtilis and Mannan oligosaccharide would boost immune responses, enrich bacteria production, and performance parameters. Experimental design. For our study, we used 200 one-day-old COP500 broilers, which were randomly assigned to 3 treatments and 1 control group, with 6 birds per each pen in 6 replicates. Experimental diets consisted of basal diet, which is control, and treatment 1 consists of basal diet supplemented with 0.1% Mannan oligosaccharide, treatment 2 with 0.1% B. subtilis spores, and treatment 3 with 0.1% Mannan oligosaccharide and B. subtilis spores, which were fed to the birds for 17 days. At 17 days of age, all birds were fed with the same basal diet with no supplementation, so that the probiotic in feed is expected not to confound the recovery of probiotic from the intestine. Measure parameters. Body weight gain and feed conversion ratio was recorded weekly to monitor the bird's production performance. At day 17 and day 20, fecal and jejunal contents were collected for the quantification of lactobacillus and bifidobacteria by using real-time PCR. Lactobacillus strains produce lactic acid, which contributes to the lowering of pH and disruption of cell metabolism, which delays the growth of pathogens. Bifidobacterium strains produce bacteriocins like bifidocin B and bifidin, which help in inhibiting the growth of pathogens. At day 17 and day 20, fecal tonsils were collected to measure the levels of pro-inflammatory cytokine interleukin-1 beta and anti-inflammatory cytokine interleukin-10 by qPCR. Data were analyzed by Tukey HSD and significance was set at p less than 0.05. Performance parameter. Body weight gain of birds in the 3 treatment groups were significantly higher than that in the control group. FCR of birds in the probiotic and symbiotic were significantly lower than that in the prebiotics and control group. From the above results, we can say that the B. subtilis and Mannan oligosaccharide enhance the body weight gain in chickens. DNA quantification of lactobacilli. At day 17 and day 20, lactobacilli load in fecal and jejunal contents were significantly higher in the treatment groups when compared with that in the control group, which implies that addition of B. subtilis and Mannan oligosaccharide enhanced the growth of lactobacilli. DNA quantification of bifidobacteria. At day 17, bifidobacteria load in fecal and jejunal contents were significantly higher in treatment groups when compared with that in the control group. At day 20, bifidobacteria load in jejunal contents of birds in the 3 treatment groups were not significantly different from that in the control group, which implies that supplementation of feed with B. subtilis and Mannan oligosaccharide helped in enhancing the growth of bifidobacteria. Gene expression analysis. At day 17, interleukin-1 beta mRNA amounts were higher in the treatment groups when compared with the control. At day 20, interleukin-1 beta mRNA amounts in the treatment groups were not significantly different from that in the control group. Analysis of interleukin-10. At day 17, interleukin-10 mRNA amounts were higher in the prebiotic and symbiotic groups and lower in the probiotic group when compared with that in the control group. At day 20, interleukin-10 levels were lower in the prebiotic, probiotic, and symbiotic groups when compared with that in control. From these results, we can say that there was a balance between T helper cell 1 and T helper cell 2 immune responses. Findings demonstrate that B. subtilis and Mannan oligosaccharide supplementation have significant effects on production parameters and enrich lactobacilli and bifidobacteria load in feca. I thank all my lab members and UJ Poultry Science Facility and UJ Poultry Research Center for helping me with my research. Thank you.